Today, I'm putting KonMari, minimalism, and debt cleaning head to head in my own home. And one of them worked way better than I expected. I'll show you exactly what happened, which method I actually recommend. So let me ask you something. Have you ever looked around your room and thought, why do I have so much stuff? And why does none of it make me feel better? Because that was me. So I decided to run a real experiment. I tried 3 of the most popular decluttering methods in the world: KonMari, minimalism, and something a little darker, debt cleaning. What I discovered surprised me. Not just which one worked best, but which one actually made me feel different as a person. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one you should use based on your personality, lifestyle, and what you actually want out of your own space. So here's what I did. I gave each method a full, honest attempt. Not just watching videos, not just reading about it, I actually lived it. Each method got its own phase. Same room, same mess, same starting point. And my goal wasn't just to clean up. It was to answer one question: which method actually sticks? Because let's be real, anyone can clean their own room once, but keeping it that way, that's a real challenge. Let's start with KonMari. If you ever heard of it, you probably know the main idea. Keep only what sparks joy. Sounds simple, right? At first, it actually kind of was fun. You pick up each item, you ask yourself how it makes you feel. Then you decide its fate. And here's what no one tells you. After about 20 minutes, your brain gets tired. Like really tired. Because you're not just cleaning, you're making emotional decisions over and over again. And suddenly you're sitting there holding a random hoodie thinking, wait, does this spark joy or am I just used to it? That's where it got tricky. What surprised me most was that KonMari didn't just make me organize. It made me confront how attached I was to things. And honestly, that was uncomfortable. But when it worked, it really worked. My space felt more intentional, like everything there belonged. Still, it was mentally exhausting. Next up is minimalism. This one felt very different right away. No emotions, no overthinking, just one core idea. If you don't need it, get rid of it. And wow, this was efficient. I cleared out most of my stuff in less time than I did with KonMari. But here's the catch. Minimalism is kind of ruthless. There's no maybe pile. No, this might be useful someday. No. It forces you to be honest. And at first, that felt powerful. But then something weird happened. My room looked cleaner, but it also felt kind of empty. Not peaceful empty, just empty. And I realized something important. Minimalism removes clutter fast, but it doesn't always replace it with meaning. So yeah, it's great for quick results, but if you go too far, you can end up removing things you actually care about. Now, this one hits different. Death cleaning. Yeah, the name sounds kind of intense, and it is. The idea is simple. Get rid of things now, so no one else has to deal with them after you're gone. And I didn't expect this one to affect me the way it did, because suddenly every object has different weight. The random box of old stuff, now it wasn't just clutter. It was something someone else would have gone through, and that changes how you see everything. This method wasn't about joy. It wasn't about efficiency. It was about responsibility. And honestly, it made me let go of things I didn't think I could. Not because I didn't like them, but because I realized I didn't need to leave that behind. It was surprisingly emotional, but also incredibly freeing. After trying all 3, which one actually worked the best? Well, here's the truth. None of them are perfect on their own. KonMari helps you understand what emotional attachment you have. Minimalism helps you take action quickly. And death cleaning gives you a perspective. But the real winner is to combine them. So here's what actually worked for me. So I started with minimalism to remove the obvious clutter, then used KonMari to refine what truly matters. And finally, apply death cleaning to let go of what you're holding on to for no real reason. That combination, that's where the magic begins. Because now, you're not just cleaning, you're thinking differently. Most people fail at decluttering for one reason. They rely on just one method, and they expect it to solve everything. But clutter isn't just physical, it's emotional. it's psychological, and it's habit-based. So if you only attack one angle, it comes back. Another mistake is trying to do everything in one day. That's how you burn out. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Even small progress done regularly beats one big cleanup that doesn't last. If you're feeling overwhelmed right now, that's normal, but you don't need to figure it out all on your own. Check the pinned comment below for helpful resources on how to do this. I've broken them down so you can actually take action, step by step, without overthinking it. And if you take anything from this video, let it be this. Decluttering isn't about having less. It's about making space for what actually matters. Because organizing a space is powerful, but organizing your life, that's where everything changes. Share this with someone who may find this video useful, and I'll see you on the next one.